Hello everyone, welcome to this video on an overview of ZOHO People 4.0. During the video, you will have a look and feel of the product as well. ZOHO People is a comprehensive HRMS software that enables you to run your organization's HR processes smoothly so that you can focus on your people. ZOHO People can also be used through a mobile app and is available in over 18 languages. In this video, we will be focusing on how to set up your organization's HR processes from an administrator's point of view. This video is intended to show you all that ZOHO People can offer. For more detailed information, you can always scroll to the right side pane that links you to various resources like videos, webinars, help documents, and customer support numbers. Let us now go to the main settings. Here you will find all the steps needed to smoothly onboard your organization's HR processes onto ZOHO People. The dashboard is a space that gives you a bird's eye view on all the important reports that you would like to review and analyze for growth and trends. All of these reports are available under their respective services as well. Once you set up all the functions of your account, you will be able to view the various reports here. Some examples of reports are New Joinee Report, Attrition Report, and User Diversity Report. The first step is to create your company profile. Establishing your name, website, contact information can all be done here. If you are located in multiple cities, you can configure all location details under Locations. The holidays for multiple locations can be set up under Holidays Calendar. You can also add your company domain and rebrand it with a unique URL with the company's name, such as zilker.com. Employee access to the corp account can be differentiated. Employees who will need to log in and apply leave and do other actions in the account can be added as users. Temporary staff, maintenance staff for whom you as an admin will be managing their account, they can be added as employee profiles. They will not be using the corp account, but you as an admin can see all their information. If you are a new organization with a small number of employees, you can add the users directly without the need for notification. You can also add them by sending invites. If you already have a large database of employees, you can import the details in an XLS or CSV format. In cases where you have your domain in another account, you can sync your data as well. As an HR, you will be facing many days when you have long and tedious processes to complete, like an induction of over 100 employees or conducting an entire performance appraisal cycle for more than 1,000 employees. How would you feel if you found a way to automate many steps in these processes? You can use various tools like workflows, mail alerts to send automatic triggers to ensure the process progresses within timelines. Let us take a simple yet significant example here. Let us say that you would like to send a birthday wish to an employee. Go to Add Workflow, give a name to the workflow, define when this wish needs to go out, whether it is a one-time occurrence or not, and also send in timely reminders to the teammates. With this, we have successfully created a workflow to send a birthday greeting to an employee. Furthermore, when there is a need to send out a number of routine HR letters, such as a probation letter, a confirmation letter, all this can be pre-designed under Record Templates. Common mail notifications to employees, like a self-appraisal reminder, can be created for future use, duplicated, and even cloned under mail templates. For many of your HR processes like travel requests and leave requests, getting the necessary approvals can be painstaking. The approvals feature enables you to automate all these approvals by defining the various approvers for any process. You can even have multi-level approvals in place. Let us say you would like to set up an approval process for a leave. You can give the name of the leave and choose the approvers for this leave to be processed and have it saved. So far, we have covered settings of your HR processes. Now let us look closely at the setting of many predefined functions in HR that are available to you in ZOHO People. At this juncture, I'd like to share our newest comprehensive function to ZOHO People 4.0, Services. Services lets you access all your varied HR operations from one central platform. Viewing HR operations as a service makes an employee feel at ease. Whether they would like to apply leave or initiate a new ID card request, they can do it from the Services tab. What is more, you can create and customize the end-to-end service with a step-by-step process and configure forms, permissions, and even approvals and workflows. As an administrator, you will be handling a lot of processes such as induction, training, travel, and a bulk of what you do involves using various letters and forms. In Forms and Services, you can create and customize all these forms and carry out your processes smoothly. You can create new forms and services as per your company's requirement. Let us say that you would like to create a new service. You can do it right here. Click on Create New Service, give it a name, let us say Training Modules, and give it a description like various training methods, and click Save. Then you can create new forms to go under this service by clicking here, give the name, let us say Online Training, and have it saved. You can then add various fields like Employee Lookup, Multi-line, URL, and even a drop-down. With that, you have successfully created a new form. Moving on, as we know, data management is another critical area for any HR administrator, as there is always a need to protect confidential company information. In Permissions, you can create configurations to restrict specific employees from viewing specific data. You can choose the role, like for example, Manager. You can restrict access to the record permissions to view, edit, add, or delete data. You can also restrict access to the fields here. Import and export actions can also be restricted. Location-based restrictions can also be set. Once that is done, you can configure approvals to the service, like for example, an approval to attend an online training program, and also have automation in place by creating a workflow that reminds you to attend this training program. With this step-by-step process, you can create and customize all your services in this simple manner. The home is another important page you will see as soon as you log in. Here's where you get a quick glance of everything that is important in your ZOHO People account. You can post important organization-wide announcements as well as location-specific announcements that can quickly reach your employee base. For instance, if you would like to post a message that tomorrow will be an employee celebration day, you can type it here, select the location, let us say Mumbai. You can even set an expiry date for this announcement here and click post. The self-service feature allows employees to record personal information by themselves, which essentially takes the workload off the HR department's hands. They can also have a complete view of their team here. Their calendar with the holidays and meetings can also be viewed in this section. At the same time, if an employee wishes to look up information about a colleague, they can do that here, where the information can be searched by name or department, and all information pertaining to that employee gets displayed. Organization is where you go to when you want to know more about your organization. If you want to know who the finance head is or who your teammates are, this is where you will find it. You can check out the organization tree right here and browse through the new faces who are now part of your office. You can view data based on different criteria like employee, department, or designation. You can customize these views and even export or import this data. What's more, you can create and view various types of reports as per your requirement by going into Analytics. Let's move on to leave. Configuring leave policies can be instrumental in reflecting an organization's culture. Great level of flexibility is given to the organization to create their leave policies in ZOHO People. You can create new leave types based on compliance standards of the country your organization is in. You can personalize each of them as per your organization's need as well. Let us assume that you would like to create a casual leave. You can go to Add under Leave Type and configure all the criteria for this leave. Here you can give the name of the leave type. You can set the date of expiry for this leave. You can define for whom this leave is applicable, how is accrual calculated, and what are the restrictions for this type of leave. Once all the settings are done, you can click on Submit. With that, your new leave policy has been created. Other leave types like Comp Off, On Duty can also be configured in this way. We can take employee-wise, department-wise, or organization-wide reports by going to the Reports section under Leave, which can help you analyze various trends. From an employee's perspective in leave, they can easily view their leave eligibility and apply for leave right here in Leave or even from their self-service space. Let us now look at attendance. In large organizations with employees coming in various shifts, accurate tracking of attendance is key. Biometric linked attendance tracking with ZOHO People keeps a tab on your personal attendance as well as the attendance of all other employees in the organization. All the customizations in attendance can be done right here under Settings. For instance, you may be an organization that does not place emphasis on the number of hours an employee has clocked in. In that case, you can choose the lenient mode under Attendance Settings. When your employees are in a client's location, you can restrict them to mark their attendance within the geo range of the client's location under geo restrictions. You can also configure settings for your employees' shifts under shift schedule. Setting reminders to come in time for their shift, mapping every employee to their shift, and even breaks can be defined here. Under reports, you can have daily, weekly, or even monthly reports created, or have individual or organization-wise reports generated. An employee can view his or her attendance in real time, reflecting the number of hours that they have been at work. They can also view the shift that they belong to. Moving on to timesheet. Time management is often a challenge for both administrators as well as employees. While we juggle various tasks at work, time seems to slip out of hand. We often wonder how it would be if there is a mechanism to track time and help us complete jobs on time. Timesheet can do that for you and a lot more, especially if you are a service-based company answerable to your clients. Timesheet churns out accurate time logs that can be converted into payable invoices. Jobs and projects can be linked to various clients that you are handling, and every employee can be linked to their specific jobs. Various other settings to the timesheet can be made under Settings. For example, you can choose whether you would like the time to be logged manually or with a timer. You can also ensure timesheet is integrated with attendance such that all the entries here are pushed to attendance. This helps in attendance calculations as well. The reports under timesheet gives you data on various criteria such as time logs, jobs, and clients. Moving on to yet another important function in HR, performance. Conducting an annual organization-wide appraisal process is a mammoth task for any administrator. Moreover, every company has its unique method of evaluating and rewarding employees. In ZOHO People, you can have the option to choose from 4 different modules from which insights can be drawn. You can use goals, KRA, skill set, and a feedback method. Feedback can be received in 3 ways: from the direct reporting manager, in a peer-to-peer manner in which counterparts give feedback to one another, or in a 360-degree manner which involves people above and below the organizational hierarchy. You can enable or disable any of these modules and include any of them in your performance appraisal cycle. What's more, you can automate an entire appraisal cycle and configure various settings related to that cycle. You can choose the process period during which the cycle will happen, the self-appraisal period during which the employees will complete their self-appraisal. You can also choose the multi-rating option if you would like to have people from other teams give their rating as well. In ZOHO People, you can also choose from a variety of reports under performance, such as the goals report, appraisee report, or the performance versus potential report. All these reports can aid managers while in the process of conducting the appraisal cycle. Overall, ZOHO People offers a great level of flexibility in conducting performance appraisal as per your organizational style. Now let's look at Files. Files is like the backbone of the organization, as it is the repository of all the company and HR files of the organization as well as its employees. It can contain vital and sensitive information. Company policies common to all employees can be created here and placed under company files. Employee-specific and confidential documents can be created and placed under HR files. You can also control access to these files in the organization. Files can be shared to the reporting manager as well. Yet another exciting new space in ZOHO People 4.0 is cases. This is like a central query handling system that you can have for your employees to answer all their HR queries. In many organizations, employees find it difficult to understand how certain things work. They are not sure whom to contact. They either get in touch with the HR department or ask their manager. What if they can ask the right person for all the questions that they may have? The Cases feature lets you create question portals for various categories where an employee can post a question and get answers. Each category will have an agent or a group of agents who can answer these questions. Questions frequently asked can be marked as FAQ and highlighted in that category for other employees to view. You can create and customize a number of categories as you like and add FAQs as well. Let us take an example here to gain a better understanding. Let us say that you would like to create a new category for your employees called Overseas Travel. Let us give a brief description to this category, choose the agent for this category and click Save. Now an employee raises a query under this category. The respective agent can go and view and pick up the query and respond to it here. This solution-driven system aids in more satisfied employees within your organization. To sum up, under every major service, you have settings that will help you structure your HR functions. You also have the option to create a variety of reports that can help you analyze growth and trends in all the major HR functions. As an organization, if you're looking for additional functionality for your HRMS system, this can be done through many third-party softwares that we have integrated with. If there is a need to get a lot of documentation and contracts signed, you can consider e-sign software such as ZOHO Sign or DocuSign. If you need any specific accounting software, you can use Paybooks, and for payroll, use Grady HR. With that, we have come to an end of this overview video. We hope you find this video informative. Thank you.